and welcome to Fort Seller Elementary School. This is your principal, Mr. Lynn, and I hope that you had a wonderful Tuesday yesterday. Today is Wednesday, February 5th, 2020. It is day 3. Now, before we kick off this wonderful day, I want to invite you, as I always do, to participate in the Mindful Minute. It's a great way to get yourself settled and centered for the day. And being centered allows us to be focused, it allows us to be ready, it allows us to be intentional, it allows us to do things and be very effective with it as well. But that also requires us to let go of the past and all of its impact because, well, it's already happened. There's nothing else we can do about it. And it also requires us to let go of the future because, well, we know the future is never guaranteed. And let's be honest, we never know for sure truly if it will happen. So the only thing we can really control is the present moment, right here, right now. Now, you know of many different techniques. I have learned some from you. You have learned a couple from me. Hopefully, some of those techniques for breathing and focusing and centering yourself work for you. And choose one that works for you today. If you want to experiment with other techniques, feel free to do so. Just a quick recap of some of our techniques include the smelling of the flower and blowing out of the candle. We also have starfish breathing. Right? We also have rainbow breathing, breathing in, breathing out. Of course, there are all sorts of other breathing techniques that you have practiced, so choose one that works for you. I like to do it with my eyes closed. You don't have to, but let's go ahead and get started. Let's begin by noticing our body, noticing how Earth is pulling us down with that force called gravity, creating weight. Truly recognize how heavy you are, how the earth is pulling you down. And then also notice how there are surfaces that are holding you up so that you are not falling through the earth. For me, it's a chair or the floor for my feet. And in this state, noticing your presence, take that first breath in through your nose, filling your belly full of air like a balloon, expanding it, and then out through your mouth. Notice whether or not you really experience that first breath. And with your second breath, really pay attention even more. Breathe in, feeling it and knowing fully that you're breathing in, and then breathing out, feeling it and knowing that you are fully and truly breathing out. Allowing your shoulders to relax. Get in the rhythm, in and out. And then expand your awareness of what is around you. What do you hear, for instance? What's the most obvious sound you hear? I'll give you a minute. What are the quiet sounds out there that you have to really pay attention to noticing? And then what about your sense of touch? What does your skin notice? Whether it's the air or the clothing or, yes, even an itch. Notice it. Don't judge it. Don't try to change it. Just simply notice it. And then notice, what do you smell? What are the obvious odors out there? Or what are the smells out there that you have to work really hard to truly notice? Always remembering to anchor yourself in that breath in, the breath out. Now, turn your spotlight inwards towards your body, noticing your body and every part of it, starting from your toes to your heels and the rest of your feet, your ankles and your lower leg and your knees, noticing them as well. Considering whether they feel ready to go for the day, fresh, right? Or maybe even sore or achy, tired perhaps. Don't push those feelings away, simply recognize them. Expand up to your upper leg, to your waist, to your stomach, to your chest, your lower back, your upper back, your shoulders, both arms, both elbows, both palms of your hands, and both sets of fingers. Notice your neck and your throat, your face and your head. Breathe in, breathe out. And last but not least, consider what emotions you bring to school. What are you bringing to school? Is it happiness or joy, anger and frustration, contentment, simply being happy with what you have? What are you bringing to school? And sit with those emotions. Let them tell you what they need to do, what they need to tell you. And even if an emotion is not the most comfortable to sit with, be resolute in inviting them in and sitting with them too. Remembering always to breathe in and breathe out. Now in a moment you'll hear a bell or a chime. Listen to it as it gets quieter and quieter. I'm sorry, I just hit that. Welcome to a new day right here at the fort, where you are loved, where you are cared for, and where we want you to succeed. Whether you have a great day or not is ultimately your choice. So choose wisely, work at it, and enjoy the rewards. At this moment, please stand and face the flag for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you for joining me in the Mindful Minute. I hope that it allowed you to get yourself ready. I apologize about that bell going off a little bit early, but you all know the drill. Simply listening to it, allowing your focus to pay attention to those sounds as it rings off into the distance. Allowing yourself to come out and really savor what you have around you, this present moment, the blessings that we have right now. Don't forget, we also have two other B's beyond just being ready. We also have being respectful to yourself and to others. How are you doing that? Think about it. And think about different ways that you can be respectful to yourself and then also respectful to others. And finally, also be responsible with yourself, your belongings, the words that come out of your mouth, even how you use your hands and feet. And then also be responsible by taking care of others around you. Today is February 5th, 2020. You can live forever and ever and ever and ever. You can live truly for as long as you want, but you will never have today back again. You will never have February 5th, 2020 back again. So let's not let it go to waste. I want to challenge you to join me in making today count. I can't wait to see you guys around. Have a wonderful, wonderful day.